the Colorado Rockies in Mile High Stadium has brought this crowd to its feet.
In professional sports, success depends on how well all the structural pieces fit together. Welcome to The Lineup, and today we'll be covering 9 reasons why the Colorado Rockies became the gold standard in Major League Baseball expansion.
His ability to convince people with deep pockets to join in the baseball project required diplomacy, tact, and determination.
Number 9, stadium certainty. When we call the Rockies the gold standard for expansion, it's not because they won championships right away. It's because the franchise was structured for success from day one.
3, 2, 1, pull! Hey!
A major part of that was stadium certainty. Coors Field was planned, funded, and moving forward well before the team took the field, giving MLB confidence that the Rockies had a stable long-term home. That might sound simple, but stadium situations have historically been one of the biggest factors in expansion decisions. Owners want to know a franchise has a viable future, and a secure ballpark is a huge part of that.
We had one goal and only one goal, and that was to open on time. No one was going to remember anything else if we didn't open on time.
Number 8, clear leadership at the top. One of the key reasons the Rockies' expansion bid succeeded was the stability of their ownership group. While the franchise was backed by multiple investors, there was never any confusion about who was ultimately in charge.
A smaller portion of the majority ownership group was Orrin Benton, Jerry McMorris, and Charlie Mumford.
Jerry was tasked with raising enough money to get the team here. So Jerry actually came to my father at the time and said, "Why don't you buy into the Rockies?"
Local trucking executive Jerry McMorris served as the clear face and leader of the ownership group, giving Major League Baseball a single point of accountability. At a time when the league was emphasizing strong, organized ownership structures through its designated control person or DCP requirements, having a clearly defined leader helped reassure MLB that the franchise would be well managed and financially stable from day one.
We now have the structure, I think, that we can put together a complete package, and we hope to be a winning package.
Number 7, deep local investor group. Another strength of the Rockies' bid was the depth of their local ownership group. Rather than relying on a single wealthy owner, the franchise was backed by a large collection of Colorado-based investors.
The structure of many Major League Baseball teams is that you have a majority ownership group, then you have a minority ownership group. The majority ownership group consists of 51% ownership.
That mattered for several reasons. It spread financial risk across multiple stakeholders, tied the team's success directly to the local business community, and reduced the chances of an early ownership change if one investor wanted out. For MLB, it was another sign that the Rockies were not just a team being placed in Denver. They were a franchise with deep roots in the city.
Coors Field, what else would you ever call it? You know, can you imagine anything else?
Number 6, instant fan support. If MLB needed proof that Denver could support a major league team, the Rockies provided it before they even played a game. Fan demand was unlike anything baseball had seen from an expansion franchise.
They had to make a very narrow walkway so we could walk our way up to the stage, and they started chanting baseball, baseball. And in the atrium, it just reverberated baseball.
Baseball, baseball.
They began singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" and screaming and hollering.
The team sold more than 1 million tickets before taking the field for its inaugural season, a staggering number that immediately validated MLB's decision to award Denver a franchise. It demonstrated that baseball wasn't simply arriving in a new market, it was arriving in a market that had been waiting for it. From day one, the Rockies had something every expansion team hopes for: a passionate and ready-made fan base.
We got here actually about 20 minutes after 10 this morning. Wanted to make sure we get in the parking lot.
Number 5, strong business leadership. From the beginning, the Rockies organization placed a strong emphasis on the business side of the franchise, aggressively pursuing sponsorships, premium seating opportunities, and media partnerships. They recognized that a baseball team isn't just a sports operation. It's an entertainment business that needs multiple revenue streams to thrive.
Have reached a binding agreement that includes a very comprehensive naming, signing, media, marketing, and merchandising package that commits over $30 million.
By focusing on those fundamentals early, the Rockies positioned themselves for long-term financial stability and ensured the franchise would be built on more than just ticket sales. Number 4, the modern franchise blueprint. The 1993 Rockies are a strong early example of the modern MLB franchise structure. At the top sat the ownership group, with control centralized through a designated control person who served as the league's main point of accountability. From there, the organization split into two clear engines: a business side handling operations, revenue, and franchise growth, and a baseball side focused on roster construction and long-term competitive planning. Below them sat the GM and baseball operations staff. Even at the expansion stage, the Rockies were built with this clarity in mind, separating business execution from on-field decision-making while keeping leadership tightly defined. Number 3, MLB's expansion checklist. When you step back, MLB expansion isn't primarily about who can write the biggest check. With the 1993 Rockies, the league emphasized 3 core requirements that shaped their approval. First was stadium certainty, with a credible, fully developed plan for Coors Field already in motion. Second was governance clarity, anchored by a single identifiable control person who could be held accountable. And third was organizational credibility, shown through strong planning, structure, and professional execution before the team ever played a game.
Paul was so instrumental in making lemonade out of what was clearly lemons at the point in time.
Paul acted as a bridge during that period, without which I think there would have been a lot more problems.
My dad was somewhat of a magician and somewhat of an operator and basically pulled the right strings at the right time.
These factors mattered more than short-term hype or financial strength alone, and the Rockies checked each one early.
So I'm here to congratulate all of you on the work you've done, and to tell you officially that at 10:40, it was a Mountain Standard Time, Mountain Daylight Time, you became officially a member of the National League. We probably...
Number 2, the ideal ownership formula. There's also a consistent pattern in how MLB prefers ownership groups to be built. Successful bids usually combine 3 layers: a respected control person who serves as the public and operational leader, a base of institutional or high-capacity investors providing financial stability, and a network of local partners who anchor the team within the community. This blend gives the league both security and legitimacy. Capital is diversified, but leadership remains clear, and the franchise is tied directly to the city it represents.
How's it going?
Thank you.
I never dreamed I would get to where, I'm the majority owner and running the club or anything like that. That really never crossed my thought path, and somehow it got to be me.
Number 1, the perfect expansion case. The reason we're talking about the Rockies model is because it still comes up whenever MLB expansion is discussed today. Whether it's Nashville, Charlotte, or Montreal, the same internal comparison gets made. Does this group match what Colorado had in place? Because the Rockies proved a simple but powerful point. When stadium plans are real, ownership is structured correctly, and fan demand is already proven, expansion stops being hypothetical and starts becoming inevitable.
There's a lot of work to be done, like fundraising, building a stadium, getting community involved, and ultimately getting MLB support. He says at the earliest, fans can expect the team in Nashville by the 2024-25 season.
So, for a potential Expos return, the same Rockies blueprint would still apply. Stadium certainty, clear ownership, and strong leadership all lined up from day one.
In baseball, when you have money, you have power.
What do you think is the biggest challenge? Let us know in the comments.